Sean standing by with a check of the weather. How's it looking, Sean?
Breezy right now and warm. Pretty strange for a day like today. Normally we'd have cool temperatures. This week we've had cold temps, but it's warming up and we'll see some changes coming tomorrow midday. So we have today and then half of tomorrow for that. Outside right now, pretty quiet. So we do have breezy conditions. This is the Chuck Nash Auto Group down at San Marcos, I-35. I wanted to point out, and we were able to find, I always like finding the flags that are in our live cams. And you can see that one off across I-35 there blowing in the wind. Some of the streamers, decorative streamers, I don't know what you call them, but you can see those blowing there as well. Certainly appreciate that live shot coming to us live from I-35 there in San Marcos. Even those light poles are getting to shake around a little bit. Winds, by the way, out of the southeast, south-southeast at 21 miles per hour is recorded there. Tip 74, by the way, that's available 24 hours a day, including others at our website at KXAN.com. Certainly a good place to see how things are shaping up. You know what I like to do? First thing I do when I get up, I have all of these together, and I can look and see what the webcams are seeing, so I can see if fog is developing across the area. Great tool, especially if you're going to be traveling someplace that you're not familiar with. That is certainly a good effort there by our webcams. 70 degrees, winds from the south-southwest at 21 miles per hour, humidity at 53%. Dew point 52, pressure 29.77 and falling. It's going to be a windy day. We knew that. And it's going to be a warm day. 77 degrees expected high today. Could it be warmer than that? It could be. Sometimes we see on days like this that things will run away. Temperatures will run out ahead of what we expected. It's not a big deal, except if we can get to about 82 degrees for this afternoon, we would tie the old record that was set back in 1924. Some records, especially those freezing mornings, you'll see them break and then, go back a few years, and we had an old record then. This record's been around for a long time, and it certainly is going to be interesting if we can see that temperature hit that today. We won't tomorrow. We'll get to about noon with the warming, and then up front we'll turn the winds around, hold steady, and then cool air will start to move in. Still going to have the heating of the day, but it'll be a battle that eventually, once the sun sets, will be won out by the colder weather. We'll get to those temps in a little bit. This morning, and this is amazing, 36 degrees in Llano, 43 in San Saba, 44 in Mason, 49 for Blanco and Lampasas. Then everybody else in the 50s. In fact, we only got to 57. Now, that's cool enough. It's not the coolest that we could see around here, but that 36 in Llano. Look at the current temperature right now, 75 degrees, doubling that already. That's why we think in some cases it may warm up a little bit more than just that 77 that we expect here. 71 at Bergstrom, 72 in San Marcos, 74 in LaGrange, some upper 60s for everybody else. Satellite and radar, not a lot to look at here. Some low clouds this morning. They don't show up very well on the satellite imagery, just a little bit of a grayish coloration, but they burn off quickly, and then we get the heating of the day really taking over. Once again, most of the weather is to the north of us. We will see a little bit of cloud cover by Friday, but that's after a front moves in, so really not seeing much change in our forecast, and certainly not the much needed rainfall. Windy today, 77 for the high, winds out of the south at 10 to 15, 55 for the low tonight. We warm up to the upper 60s for tomorrow afternoon, and then mid-afternoon that front will start to make its way in. We drop, once the sunset gets cold, we drop all the way to 38 on Friday morning. 20% chance of showers. What is that? Let's translate that into a little mist on the windshield as you're driving around, and that's about it. Cold mornings for Saturday and Sunday, warming up once again, but rain-free through that. Aside from that slight chance on Friday, rain-free for the 7 days ahead.